Hello friends, followers and channel members, welcome back to another video here on the channel. And last week, if you remember, we had a look at an amazing piece of hardware, the full FCU Combo unit for the Airbus from WingFlex. Amazing piece of hardware, as I say, but also very expensive. Now in today's video we're going to turn our attention to Boeing, and recently WingFlex have released their CDU for Boeing, which we're going to be taking a look at. Now once again you're going to find the price of this a little bit eye-watering. However, again, we also have an amazing discount code available for you at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. And very quickly, before I go any further, full disclosure, Wing have sent me this unit to test out, but I don't get to keep this. I do need to return it unless I'm going to purchase it. So this is a completely neutral, unbiased review and not a paid for advert. Now one of the great things that I did like about the Airbus FCU unit, and also the same with this Boeing CDU, is they are very well built. Not only that, the setup of them is as simple as it comes. It really is a truly plug and play unit. Taking a look inside then, the unit itself is a full 1:1 scale replica of the real Boeing CDU. Now this CDU is based upon the Boeing 737's central display unit. Now I know many of you will probably be thinking straight away, can I use this with the recently released PMDG 777? Well, sadly the answer at the moment is no. There are plans to make this compatible with the 777, but they are also bringing out a specific 777 CDU as well, which is more of a brown beige colour as per the cockpit. Now the unit comes with a very simple stand, but this stand is extremely sturdy, made with weighty metal, so you're going to be able to pop your CDU unit onto this stand and set it to pretty much any angle that you wish, but I'll show you that in a minute. The unit itself is really nicely made, good thick rubber buttons. It comes with the single USB cable, which is all that is needed to run this, and look at that, it is really thin, so it's not going to take up much space no matter where you put the device, either on your desk or whether you're going to mount it in sort of a pedestal if you're building a home cockpit. Here you can see the stand has lots of different angles available for you, so if you're sitting on your desk then you'd just be able to slot those into the holes, and yeah, it stands up quite nicely for you. But as I say, because of how thin it is as well, you can have it any angle you want, and the unit comes with all the fixtures and fittings that you will need in order to attach the unit to the bracket. So yeah, you can set it up quite easily, literally just seconds to get this all ready. We're going to go take this downstairs to the office, plug it in, run the software, and I know that it's going to recognize the simulator and the aircraft automatically, just as the Airbus FCU Combo unit did. So connecting the device to your PC using the supplied USB cable, it comes up with the WingFlex logo, and you want to make sure that the WingFlex software is also running in the background. This is what allows it to bridge between both the simulator, your PC, and the hardware. Microsoft Flight Simulator is currently loading, and the software will automatically detect the simulator that you're running. So as you can see, completely plug and play with the simulator loading. The WingFlex application recognizes the platform, and bear in mind that this CDU is compatible with P3D, Microsoft Flight Simulator, and X-Plane, supporting aircraft such as the PMDG 737s and also the freeware Zibo 737s in X-Plane. Alright, so the simulator is loaded. We've got the PMDG 737 all set up. Now before we go any further, something that you do have to do with this unit that obviously you didn't have to do with the Airbus for its setup, is if you open up the WingFlex app and make sure you go down to the equipment tab, click on the CDU, and then you've got the sliders here to turn the screen up, so you can see obviously that's now coming on, and you can also set the backlighting as well just here. Now you will need to select the simulator that you're using. You can see obviously we've got Microsoft Flight Simulator, P3D, and X-Plane. We're going to be in Microsoft Flight Simulator today, so we'll select that. It's recognized the PMDG 737 is already selected. It says that it's installed, so we will spawn in at an airport and give the unit a little bit of a test. Alright, so here we are in the flight deck of the 737. Now, interestingly enough, of course, there are two CDUs in most commercial aircraft, left and right, and there is also a switch on the back of the unit to tell it to control each one independently. That means, of course, if you were building a full home flight deck setup, you could have two of these, one on the left, one on the right for the first officer and captain, and they would both work independently, of course, assuming that the aircraft you're flying supports independent CDUs. Now, mine at the moment is set up to the first officer's side, so as I start to, if I just clear the message down here, you can see that goes, and the FMC. So I'm interacting with just the first officer's CDU at the moment, which, considering I don't actually know how to fly Boeing very well, that makes sense that I should probably hop out of the left-hand seat and drop into the right-hand seat. So let's see how all this works and how it feels to set up. The first thing that will probably get your attention is the fact that if you are working in a low-level lighting environment, that it looks incredible. The backlighting is good, the colorization of the screen matches exactly the same as you would in the real flight deck, and just as you can see as well in the in Microsoft Flight Simulator's PMGG 737. The buttons themselves are very nice. They are hard rubber and they make a nice solid clicking sound as you're pressing them, so you can feel the quality of the hardware as you're using it. Now, of course, it would be very boring of me to just sit here and say, oh, yeah, everything works exactly as it should, because for the price of this unit, of course, you would expect everything to work exactly as it should, and it does. But what makes this unit, you know, really nice, I think, is just the actual construction of it. It is built and made from aircraft grade materials, at least that is what is advertised on their website, and to be honest, having felt it and used it, I can't really disagree with that. It is nice and solid. As you can also see on screen, the response time between inputting on the hardware and getting that to respond in the simulator is pretty much instant. There's no lag or anything like that. And there are several other CDU units and even Airbus's McDo units that require both a USB connection and also a HDMI connection. This requires neither of those. The stand that it's got as well, as we've seen it as I was building it and putting it together, but it's got rubber feet underneath as well, so as I'm sat with the unit on my desk, I'm not having to hold the back of it to make sure that it doesn't slide along. The rubber underneath is doing its job nicely, so it will sit anywhere on the desk and it will work as I'm pressing on it. And you do have to be quite firm with the buttons to make sure that you are clicking them, so I'm putting a bit of pressure on those as I press them down, and still the unit isn't sliding back. So yeah, in this case I think you actually are getting what you pay for. And that brings us on to the cost of the unit. So yes, this CDU by WingFlex does cost $600, well, $599. This does, however, include free delivery around the world. However, we have negotiated a special discount code for viewers of the EasyJet SimPilot channel and the community, so we are able to save you a little bit of money with this, as we did with the Airbus FCU Combo unit. As you may recall, with the Airbus unit, using the code EasyJetFansFCU, all in capital letters, you'll get $75 off that device. Now with the Boeing CDU, using our special discount code EasyJetFansCDU, you'll be able to save yourself $50 as well. So guys, I would love to hear your opinions and your thoughts on this piece of hardware. Yes, it is expensive, but actually when you do look around at other CDU and McDo units for what you're getting for this quality, I would say that actually for the simplicity of its use as well, it is quite competitively priced. But again, I would love to hear what you guys think, and I love reading the comments, particularly about items such as this, because I know that it is something everybody would like to have, given the opportunity, a nice full realistic flight deck setup at home. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Remember, please use our discount codes if you are getting either this or the WingFlex Airbus Combo and save yourself some money. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please don't forget to leave a like before you leave, and of course if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications bell so you don't miss any of our future videos and of course live streams. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all again in the next one. Bye bye for now.